to do this one. Felicitations, my family fledglings. And ghosts, it's so good to see you as well. Hi, welcome. My name is Damien Hallmay. I'm a variety streamer and disruptor, professionally.
He's not a solid, and he's definitely not a gas either. No, he's a liquid. It can't be. Don't tell me. Damn it. It all makes sense now. His references to consumable beverage safety tips. His liquidity. The drink.
Welcome. The drink. Now I know you're just going to come into my streams even when you can't stay. Thank you for the care already. Just so you get your custom intro, you ghost. Ghost, it's so good to see you as well. Watching this on the band bus on the way back from Silver Dollar City. Might cut out a lot. That's cool. Tell all your friends. They need to follow me too. Hi and welcome everybody. We are streaming on 5.5 platforms. We stream live every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, officially now at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific for the foreseeable future. Hopefully it stays that way. Kara, hello. One day I'll get a real intro. You and me talk about it. We'll make it happen. Absolutely. Especially if you start doing regular streaming again. I would definitely like to make sure all my fellow content creators really get good shout-outs, get heard, get seen by the community at large. If I can do anything on my side to help you grow, all the better. Yes, stream on 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, on Trovo, on Kick, on Instagram, on YouTube, on vertical YouTube for those of you that don't use horizontal YouTube, because, you know, there's a lot of you, and on Twitch, the maybe most popular of all the live streaming places where I live stream. Follow me on all of them and fill your bingo card. I also have a Patron and a coffee and, you know, other stuff. If you go to DamienHallmay.com, you can find all that information. There's a place that says, are you looking for links? And when you click on that, it takes you to links of websites like YouTube and Twitch and all those other places where you can find all the stuff. My About Me sections in various websites, like wherever you're watching me right now, you might only see, you know, 5 or 6 different links. If you want to see all the stuff that is part of the Damien-verse working title. Hallmayverse? Actually sounds kind of badass. Should we call it the Hallmayverse? I don't know what I want to call it that. Then go to my.com. You can find all that stuff. Also, if you are looking for streaming commands, especially if you're on Twitch, I'm slowly rolling out YouTube commands as well. You can type _commands in Twitch chat to see the URL where to find those. For everybody else, just go to DamienHallmay.com/commands.txt and you'll find that stuff. Yeah, that's how we do. Barely working. I have to pop out. Libby the other route. Thanks, Weeha. I appreciate you trying to watch me on a bus home in Boondocks. Hi, Ulysses. Hello and welcome. What are we doing? We're playing. Let me just go ahead and pull the curtain back and we'll show what we're doing tonight. This is one of the Myst games we're playing. But hi, Toady. We're playing Myst. This one comes after Myst 4, but kind of before Myst 5. It's called Uru, and this is we're playing the online version of the game. I'll let you know, people aren't on this game. It is not. It's online by name. But Oz and I are playing it together on an online server. We did run into people on the last stream last Saturday. So if you want to see what people do in this online game that nobody is on anymore, we found maybe like 7 or 8 people. And we got to watch what they do on a Saturday night in one of the Myst games, the only Myst game that is online. That's what we do. Hey, Brandy. What's going on in here? Is it party time? It's such a party. We're sitting in a derelict multiplayer server with Oz and me and probably nobody else. For those of you that don't know, the streamer of Oz is the other streamer that we'll be doing content with tonight. Also, my wife and mother of my crotch goblins. So doing a shout out is, you know.
Why is there a slurping sound? She's just sucking the cheese out of the tortillas. It's fine.
Delicious. Great content. 10 out of 10. Right now she's only on twitch.tv. but soon to be on YouTube, I believe. So good stuff.
Why?
Follow her for all of that and more. Indonesia, you're from Indonesia? Why, welcome on in. What time is it over there? In the morning, I imagine. Somewhere around 10 a.m.-ish, perhaps? Yeah. Okay, let us find Oz, say hello, and begin our show. We were doing stuff. We beat the actual like original game of Uru, but there's additional content. Wasn't DLC. It was just like added on because it's an online game, and you know they kept patching in new stuff. And we found a long quest, and it ended up being like an Easter egg hunt when it boils down to, just like we're running around an empty city looking for anything to do and found stuff. You just walk around and you find these items, and we turned them all in, and then it started another version of the same sort of thing. You had to find like 15 items, and then it was like, congratulations, you've activated this thing. Now to activate this next thing, find 15 more items. And I was like, you know what, I'm kind of done. And Oz was like, yeah, me too. So she recalls another part of the after game that's kind of cool, and we're going to go try that. It's called the Path of the Shell, and we're going to see if it's good, if it's as good as she remembers. Going to go back to the pit I crawled out of. All right, Toady. Energy isn't here for today. Please enjoy your hermitage, your best cave bear hibernation for now. I would join you in hibernation times, but I got a show to put on, and the show, as they say, must go on. Speaking of, let's go say hi to our other showmate. Where is that? Oh, over here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Are we ready to do this?
We are just about ready to do this. I was giving you a shout out.
Oh, I did the same thing to you.
Oh, I know. It popped up on my Twitch activity feed, and I was like, oh,
Hey.
bitch.
Basuna.
Basura.
Toady wishes us a good many puzzle wins. Thank you. We could use the wishes for a game like this.
Yes. Although, Path of the Shell is significantly more straightforward
Okay.
than the 2 Denny expansion, which was garbage.
Mm.
And it is not a wonder that in my brain literally just skipped over it and honestly didn't even see it in the first place.
I see. It's really neat when it's raining in Relto, how it sounds outside versus inside your little hut. Because inside you can hear the powder on the rooftop and everything, whereas outside it just sounds like actual rain.
Right.
Very nice audio. This game does good stuff with audio.
I agree.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna pop on some tunes. And then I'll be ready to go. Yep. I don't remember which book we need to make this happen.
Do you usually listen to tunes during Uru?
Only since I got DMCA struck 4 times for... Oh, no, wait. 6 times for previous missed streams in this game alone.
Gotcha.
Now I've disabled all music because I don't want to have to continue to fight those people to get my revenue back.
Yeah.
I'm not streaming these to share revenue with the composers of this game because they don't
Yeah.
understand what fair use is.
Which is interesting because I don't believe I've had any of my streams muted, although it does make me want to go back and check, but I haven't had any messages. So it must be that he only, like, scopes YouTube.
Could be. And, you know, like I say the composers, but it could very well be their agency or just something that's been like a standing bot or something of the sort. It doesn't necessarily relate to direct action from the creator themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what book we're looking at?
Give me 1 second.
Sure. I think it would be perfect if yeeting yourself off of Relto took you to Mexico. Or, sorry, New Mexico.
It's very different, D.
Not very different.
So, let's see. Well, it's neither one of the bottom books. Although, apparently, there is something to be discovered in that first book on the second shelf.
Oh. I think I broke the game.
Yeah, it seems like.
Oh, no. Network error, disconnected from the server. Wow. Just because I yeeted myself off of Relto one too many times.
Yeah, you broke it. I don't know what you expected.
I expected to be able to yeet freely. I want my freedom to yeet.
Do you want to be able to yeetus as much as you want?
I want to yeet myself all night. And party every day.
Wow.
So do we go to that second book and do the thing that we haven't fully discovered just yet?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
the first book, the one with the sun and the moon on it,
Sun and the
whatever
Moon.
it is.
I wonder if they knew that that mushroom land was their best created one, and that's why it's in the splash screen. Wait, Sun and Moon book. Oh, from the second shelf.
Yeah, second shelf.
Okay, gotcha. Let's go there. Oh, this place. You found something to do here?
So, yeah.
Oh, we couldn't join on each other in this one before anyway, if I remember right.
It's because we have to invite each other like the other ages.
Oh, gotcha. Do you want to come to my version or?
Sure, you gotta invite me.
Right. That is, I do this. Haha, I do this.
Big arms thing.
Big arms thing. And we're in Minkata. How do I know which one of these is Minkata?
Well, I can.
There. Oh, right. You click on that and
Yeah.
Puts
I
you
did
away.
the same thing. Just scroll all the way up to the top.
Right.
So at the bottom, there is an up arrow.
Minkata. Add. Think I did it.
Yes. I got a key notification.
Excellent.
So I'm going to click on it and see if it takes me the right place. Yes.
Oh, I heard.
Huzzah!
Hello.
Hello.
Another person on the server.
So, we gotta find these things.
Oh,
that
I
has
found
a hole
some.
in it. But
Oh.
it has a hole in it instead.
Oh, okay. That's going to be interesting. I was on the moon with Steve. There sure are a lot of these. They sure are well spaced out from each other. Good news is, I can sprint forever.
Yeah. It's time for a dessert.
Ooh, what's for dessert?
Oh, what is time for dessert, Sass? How are the Oz and D today? How is the D today?
I am bootstrapping myself out of nothing. I had 0 caffeine today until, I don't know, an hour ago. I had a milk tea, which they're usually lower in caffeine content. And I worked a triple last night into this morning.
Yep.
Well, yesterday into this morning. Took one nap because I was doing my work and micro dreaming. And I've been
Is your eyes open?
I don't know. I don't know what my eyes were doing at the time. I don't know if they were open or just glossed
dead at the
over. I was dead at the time. And the micro dreaming has continued into today as well. Especially if I'm in a comfy situation. So if I'm like sitting in the car or like upright in a chair like I'm right now, the micro dreaming is not happening. But at any point where I got too comfortable today, I would, be phasing in and out of consciousness, and I would start experiencing things from other planes of the universe, and then snap back, and I'd be hearing conversations that didn't actually happen or exist.
Oh, you were time traveling.
It's been wild. Yeah, it was kind of time traveling, little tiny bits at a time. All the last 48 hours.
So you were living Troa's life.
I suppose so. Although mine was just because of how much work I had to do.
Yeah. Hello, Crimson. I was dead at the time.
Crims, hi.
Hi, fangirl. How you doing?
Hello, fangirl. All our favorite people already. Well, that's it. Let's cut it off here. We'll just can we stop other people from joining the stream? I don't need anybody else to be in the stream to say hi to. I'm just absolutely just kidding.
Oh no, fangirl is sick.
Oof.
I will get water in 1 second. I'm just gonna double check that I'm not crazy. What is this place called again?
Mufasa, Kinshasa, Minkata, Mikasa, Minkata. Minkata. I would laugh if that's not actually a thing here and we're just looking at all the stumps in this age for funsies. That's a stump. That's a stump. That's a stump. I don't know about you, but I'm stumped.
Really? I just found an Uru live walkthrough.
Wow. I thought that those didn't exist.
I thought so too.
This age is very large.
Alright, let's go back to the cage.
Oh, okay. The cage might be this way. I have a feeling I knew where I was navigating roughly. And now I'm less than sure. Oh, I think I see you. Either that's a bit of dust on my screen.
No, you see me.
No, I think that's you.
Pussy wasteland. Menopause. Wow, figure. So apparently there's something very glaringly obvious that we missed.
Okay.
Just like over here.
The thunder outside is very nice right now.
Yeah, yes.
Although it seems very unfitting to be in a blistering, hot, dry desert while hearing thunderstorms outside.
Right?
Okay. I am here.
So the guide says that there is a... Oh, I see it.
Hmm?
It's slightly different.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I probably would have seen that. There's so few ladders in this game.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just tell us which way north is.
So just say which way north is.
Looks like that's the only info we get from this. So as long as we remember, if we ever have to come back here, to go to that red flag, because that's also an indicator down there.
It also helps that... So what else this does is it gives us cardinal directions where the suns are.
Oh, sure. Okay. All right. So we got southeast, south, and not quite south.
Oh no, this is math I am not willing to do.
Wait, what? Oh no. It's a math realm.
It is a math realm.
You can't jump up here?
Let me explain this to you.
Okay. Oh, you can.
Now, remembering the Minkata journal, on the first page in the top left corner, you see a drawing of a flag with the number 125 by it. This is the distance from the compass to the on the top of the structure to the red flag, 125 Denny units. Now, if you run from the structure to the red flag, it takes about roughly 5 seconds. So it can be figured it takes roughly 1 second to run 25 Denny units. On the pages of the Minkata journal, there are also compass drawings with numbers on them and green arrows pointing in a specific direction. These are vectors of a path you have to run to find the underground caves with journey stones in them.
Okay.
You can figure out which direction you are by running, which direction you're running by using your shadow as a compass. You always know which direction north is north because, as you've determined, one of the suns is due south. As you notice, there are areas raised off of the ground with brown tops. The caves will be raised areas with no brown tops on them, which can be easily seen if you are in the area. There are 5 paths to follow 5 caves, as they are numbered at the top of each page on the Minkata journal.
Okay.
And it's like, starting in the middle of the compass, go the direction as follows. Using your shadow as the compass once off the main compass, 360 Denny units, 556 Denny units, 422 Denny units. No.
Wow.
I'm going back. Path of the Shallot is.
Back to Relto? Or...
Yes.
Alright.
This is way more involved than my brain was like ready for today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now go to your Nexus book.
Okay. Nexus book is...
The yellow one with the green symbol on it.
Gotcha.
It's the second book on the first shelf.
Alright.
You're going to access the terminal. And you are going to go to public links. No, personal links. And no. Oh, there it is. City locations, the Watcher's Pub.
Okay. Don't you find it interesting that none of this lives in the key?
Yeah.
I get that we couldn't carry this many books, but...
Yeah. Oh god, there's a mouth.
Oh. Huh? Oh, hi. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I just, sometimes like to be...
Inside of me?
I mean, whoa. Not on stream.
No, that is very inappropriate.
Everyday
Water.
mini explorer, helpful explorers there. Right. Newcomers
really
are
a happy camp.
jewels. Blah, blah. Meet and play with your neighbors. Socialize in public places. Crowded events every day here. You say crowded.
That I don't think you know what that word means.
They've changed this. There are significantly less
Yeah.
screenshots. So somebody's updating this. Although I wish I saw timestamps, because who knows how old this message is.
All right.
Books and puzzles are here to be shared. That is a familial multiplayer's game. Okay. Well,
We had college graduates who convinced the board that they were worthy of commission to get lost inside a military base for actual full life 24 hours. Land nav is apparently dangerous. Hi, Sketchy.
that sounds dangerous.
Oh no, woo. Sketchy Irishman is here for you.
Hello, jacket.
Alright. I'm touching boots.
Okay.
So we touched this one already.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the extra places.
Okay.
That one is a nexus.
Okay. Do you remember Marcel the Shell with shoes on?
I do.
Talking about Path of the Shell reminded me of Marcel for some reason.
Let's go in this one first.
Man, that sneeze hit me in my sacrum. Hey, jacket. Hi, and welcome to this side of the stream. How it
I
fares.
don't know if we're gonna end up in the same place.
Oh,
No.
I don't see you. Should I?
Invite me.
Okay. We are in Annonay Cathedral. Okay. I imagine it's going to be the very bottom. There it is. Oh, poop. I need to select your name, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Annonay Cathedral. Boop. I'm learning how to do the interface.
Yes.
This is going to be an important life skill for me 5 years from now.
Totally.
I want to go in the water, but I don't want to die.
Okay, so the exact picosecond I hit send, Fangirl needed my help and I missed any form of response. I don't even remember what I said, honestly. I'm so sorry.
Just imagine that it was something beautiful and profound. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. This place, pretty.
It is very pretty.
There aren't a lot of pretty places in Uru, but this one's nicely done.
Yes. Hey, look, it's another fucking book.
This place reminds me of Eternal Darkness. This is like the place where Pius gets to at the end of his journey, and he gets the relic. Spoilers. Okay, so this is the book.
It's another book, and I fear you may have to invite me again to another age.
Okay, well, let's try it. Boop. Oh, this feels much more like Old Mist. Interesting.
I recall this place. Yay, you don't.
I don't have to invite you
Nope.
because you're here with me.
Yep.
Where are you?
I just saw you.
Oh, there you are. You like fell into existence.
I remember this fucking level. Look at these little dudes.
Yep. Cute. There really isn't.
I
Go ahead.
ran around so much in this area.
Yeah. It's nice to see life. Nice to see animals. It's nice to see more foliage. It doesn't feel quite as vapid as a lot of the areas in this game.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's go for a run, crabs. Well, hello. What be that? Is that a tree or a crack in, like, the sky? Okay, but... Oh, wait. You can swim? You didn't die. Interesting. Oh. Can you not? Oh. You can't really swim that well.
We're fighting a current.
Yeah, I see that. I also cannot control my camera. But I can't see where I'm headed. Can I turn? Oh, okay, I can turn. I forget this game when it puts me on third person. My mouse turning doesn't work. Where do you get back up? All of this is completely unscalable.
I guess so.
Do we go down there?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, this is a significant quality of life difference to be able to actually enter water and do something with it.
Right.
Not just die because you touched something that wasn't solid land.
I know, right?
Flat, solid land. Try that again.
Yeah, but further out.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Whoa. Uh-oh. I missed my jump. Swim. Swim, actually. Why am I not swimming? Oh, am I hitting an invisible wall or something?
You might be. Just keep pushing forward.
Yep. Come on.
And hold shift.
I'm holding shift. No. I'm just watching it go by me.
I will wait for you.
You don't have to.
Yes, I do.
Alright, we'll try again. Really can't
Does
jump
G
up
swim
there.
IRL?
Do you really want to know the answer to that, or are you just trolling?
What's the answer, Seth? Or are you just giving him a pass?
Hi, Sass. Ugh. Man, these currents suck. Who rose Troa? Wait, Troa. You're welcome. Message. Is it still... I still haven't fixed it. I swear I'm not affiliated with Twitch. Damn. Okay. I'll get to the bottom of this.
You slept? Good. Hello, Troa.
I'm happy you got sleep.
I'm very happy you got sleep. Your brain was finally like, the house is clean. Now I can slumber.
Maybe.
Sketchy.
Okay, not that. Let's go into this mode. Yeah. swim.
I love the little back and forth between Sass and Fangirl. Like, I'm sorry. You're fine, baby. No, I'm sick. I needed tucking in. I took you away from stream.
Mm-hmm. Am I going the right way? I can't see enough to the right to know where I am.
Keep pushing forward fast.
I'm pushing. I'm there.
Fuck yeah.
I don't want to fall back in. Many much sore. Oh no.
That is not the good.
Your body caught up and it's like, yeah, we're in pain now. Or is it because you slept wrong because you had to sleep so deep? I'm with you. Do you want to go back this way?
Do you notice something on this wall?
I'm too close to it. Indentation?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do anything with it? No. There's a hole over here. Looks like I should put my hand in it.
I know, that's what I thought too.
Well, this doesn't leave much of an impression on me.
Wow.
Overexertion for sure. Muscle aches, especially my legs. That's what I get for scrubbing the floors by hand, but I'm still very happy to have my home spotless. Nice. Once you're all healed up, we got work for you over here. I'm checking the perimeter.
Yeah.
I will stay up topside, you know, just in case.
Hi.
Hi. There's a silver, a bronze, and a gold ball. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. They're not interactive. I was out like a light post massage. What? What's a light post massage? The teddy apparently had to move me from massage table to bed. Now just waking up. Oh no, fell asleep.
Oh my.
Did you fall asleep mid massage?
This is going to.
It'll open up because of something else we do somewhere else.
Yeah.
Sounds like. That's likely what's gonna happen. Oh, out like a light after the massage. Gotcha.
You can probably pull away from the wall, D.
No, I like that. I like how that feels.
You need to stop eating my own hair.
Probably good, unless you've turned into some sort of wicked fae who eats human hair.
I mean, I've always been human.
There were no light posts involved in the massage? Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, the age felt like it was going to feel pretty big. Now it feels pretty small.
Yeah.
We haven't really looked around much, and I already feel like we've seen everything.
Here is the book to go back.
I don't even know where you went. Started circling around this post. I couldn't find you. Ah, there you are. Okay. Can we get to the middle thing at all?
I don't recall. You can get up here.
There was that button to touch. Does that do anything?
Button?
You touched that green button that made the noise?
Yeah, it's the same thing as the tapestries.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well, then I'm glad I touched it because I hadn't before.
Mm.
It does kind of look like a rip in the sky.
It does. She's just the cutest fuck sleepy sheepy, and that's fine. Oh, what's that?
I feel like from up here you can see the edges of the level too. It doesn't feel so vast. It feels like we're inside of a big dome.
Like a bowl.
Yeah. I think all the little cities back there really feel like they're two-dimensional backdrops.
There's apparently a correlation between people who like to climb in the very tip top of things in video games and goat sonas.
Code sonas. I mean, I think Oz is the goat.
Oh, basura.
Alright. What can we do with this thing? Oh yeah. Camera's doing great things right now while I'm trying to swim around it. Does look like there's some down in the water though.
Right?
There's like really no secrets or anything. Also, how's the water in here moving so fast? It's just like a lagoon.
I know, right?
Like it's pouring out from the rocks. What do we do next, Mr. Krabs?
I wonder if there's something we need to read from that book.
Oh. I think I killed it. The crabs will just eat themselves into the water and then despawn if you chase them.
Well, I can't think of anything else to do on this island.
Kill all the crabs. Well, didn't think tonight would be crabicide, but here we are. You cannot climb these trees.
Into the water, you... Stop teleporting!
I hate it when my crab does that too.
Good lord. Finally.
Bye. You.
Stop asking me if I want to try turbo on your stream.
Go back in here this way.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I had an error.
An error?
Yeah, as soon as I heard that sound, like you left, it booted me.
Oh. Did I kill you by leaving?
I don't know. I love Tradition's Ages.
think it.
Sassy, you've only found 6 friends who fit this. Alright.
I think it remembers the crabs because it came back in, and now there's no life on this island anymore.
Oh no. Well, I'll be right there to kill more crabs.
Okay, yeah, because we're doing good work.
Doing
We're
God's
having
work.
yeah. The invasive species have been eradicated. That might have been all of them, actually. I don't see any.
I didn't finish getting rid of them.
Maybe when you aired out, the crab just ended it, took its own little crab life.
Can you invite me to this age?
Sure. Okay. Oz. Annanite. Have invited you. Looks like I'm gonna try to swim over that way, but maybe it's impossible. I'm just gonna give it a shot. Yeet. Oh, well. Current won't let me do that. I'm not currently going the right direction.
Currently.
Can you get out to that thing? Signs point to probably not. Oh no, it's accidentally bought 2 of the same ice cream. Oh. So what I'm hearing is you and Teddy can share without having to pass it one container back and forth. I can't take up space in my freezer for 2 of the same ones, and I absolutely have to eat one of these entire containers tonight. That is a struggle. I'm sorry that you have to put up with that.
That sounds like anguish.
Right? Man, tell you. Taxes, economy, bills,
Ice cream.
and ice cream. It's just, yeah. Hard to get
See
by.
you in the water.
Okay. Water's taking me somewhere. I think.
I'm gonna see if I can find any crabs.
Okay. I think I'm able to go all the way up to the backdrop here. Now it's decidedly 2-dimensional. Wait, there's something behind it. There's a thing behind this. This is definitely a fake world that we're in. I feel very Truman Showed right now.
You should.
This is just a display.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like a display. There's a little scaffolding back here. All I got to do is... Nice. All right. I'm behind the scenes in Portal, basically. GLaDOS is pissed off, about to turn into a potato. Doesn't look like there's anything to do here. We'll keep going. Well, I discovered the true nature of this age, but not much to do with what I've discovered.
There's no buttons to push, no levers to pull.
I'm looking. I'm on a catwalk.
On the catwalk.
I can shake my little tush. These are stabilizers. That thing's probably some sort of floaty thing. I don't think it would be. Yeah, it's not interactive. It doesn't look like it would be, though. Anyway. This side. Anything? More of these wires. No.
Look up in the sky.
Okay. Yeah, it's bright.
Or is this where did you swim towards?
I don't know.
Um,
I don't even know where I am in relation to where we started. I can see
I
the
think I do.
I can see the center pillar thing that's in the middle of that vortex. It's in the middle of the lagoon.
Yeah.
So if you went straight out from the mouth of that, that's the backdrop I'm at.
Because I see that there is one with the crack.
Oh yeah, let's go to the crack. If I can. The crack one would be far away. It's okay. Oh no, it says sadness and struggles. What if you get a brain freeze, right? We gotta look out for Troa here. Okay, this one doesn't let me go to it. That's fine. I can definitely see it's a backdrop now, though. Uh-oh. Ocean currents are not my friend right now.
Mine either.
I gotta figure something else out. I can't just swim from where I was out to it.
Okay.
So maybe we just have to find the right place from the center ring to yeet to get there. I don't know why yeet is such a an amazing word for me to. Yeah, it's the thing to say. Let's bring back Fleek and fire and where's the crack?
No.
There it is. It's over there.
I can't swim to it. It won't let me.
What if there was a way to get there?
Have we double checked that there's completely double checked that there's no crabs?
Yes. We are living in a crabless age now. Looks like the water wants to go in two different directions here. I'm gonna try get out as far as I can. I see something in the water too. I'm afraid of getting pulled to the left. I'm also afraid of getting pulled to the right because I won't reach it. You, come on.
That's the direction that I went, and I could not swim to it.
I'm hitting an invisible wall. I don't think I'm even current moving. I'm just walled. Ah, there's a current. I lied. Hard to tell. I'm trying to get out to one of the other ones.
It's so weird that there is so many like fake setups.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing doing. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Okay, so found something that takes you out. It's also hard to navigate because everything's done in this fixed camera mode. It's kind of hard to tell where the currents are taking you versus not.
Yeah.
I can't look around and swim at the same time.
Yeah.
I wonder if getting to the catwalk lets you jump in the water differently on the other side, though. So maybe this does have a purpose. It's just not immediately recognizable what that is. I didn't know we'd have such an aquatic adventure here.
I've tried twice now to jump out to any other island. I keep getting sucked back to the inlet.
Yeah, it's super annoying. I'm gonna try jumping out from here, though. And see where this takes me. Ooh. Maybe the ocean currents will be different on this side. And we'll find some sort of newfound freedom. Except when I have an itch, like for some reason I need to hold both my left hand controls and my right hand controls to make myself move forward. The current is so crazy out here that I can't make any progress. However, there's also this place I can jump off here in the middle. And I wonder if it invites you to do so because it's missing part of the handrail. Like, by the way, you should try jumping right here.
I'm in an ad for you, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I'm just back at that catwalk, the first catwalk I found. Trying to swim off into oblivion. I'm against a glowing dome. Looks like. Amazon Prime has Little Nemo's Adventure in Slumberland. Never seen it. Teddy's not going to have any choice but watch this with me tonight when he gets here. Today's a good day. Nice. Okay, I can't swim anywhere from that. But we'll try to keep staying against the dome this time as best as we can. The only part I don't like about this is it's glowing so bright. It's hard for me to pay attention. Oh, I got behind this other place. I couldn't get behind it before. No, no, no. No, no, no. Ocean currents, I swear. I can see it. But it's like I can't. The game's not letting me swim to it. Come on. Nope. The game's already drawing me back away from the wall, so I can't get over there. But I can swim up to the edge up here. I feel like the ocean currents are cheating.
Oh my gosh, go.
Yeah, I'm hitting in like invisible walls is what's happening. Or currents that come out of nowhere. It can actually go that way.
I jumped with plenty of like oomph, and then it was like, I don't really want to let you over here though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The oomph was not enough.
Well, no, then my character just stopped swimming.
Mm.
Like, for no reason and out of nowhere.
Right, let's swim to the right of this. Or not. Okay. You get to the middle and the currents say no. I'm currently unhappy with that. Yeah, that's a wall. Okay. So I can only get to this one catwalk? What's the point?
It shouldn't be the case.
From where I jumped out or swam out. I can only get to this one catwalk right now. It'd be nice if I found one of those tapestries here.
Right?
We could just port right to the outside. Alright. There's like nothing to climb. No ladder. No jumping puzzle. No button, no lever. Jump out and swim. Just get stuck. I think. Doesn't look like I'm making forward progress, but maybe I am. Oh, maybe I am. I beat the tide. Alright, I cheated. And I made it out the other side of that. I don't think it matters.
No, you're not fighting the tide very well.
The currents are so strong anyway. Oh, it does look like I'm making it to the next backdrop though. Slowly. Also,
You're
looks like,
drifting toward the island.
yeah, it looks like I'm getting pulled away. But the water shows no indication that I should be pulling backwards. It looks like it should be pushing me out. You know what this feels like? An Easter egg hunt. But the Easter egg hunt is, you know, swim in the water until secret currents guide you to a new part of the level. Because I feel when I got to that one backdrop, I was not swimming in a manner that would let me get there, and then suddenly I could. Like, I hit a secret path.
Yeah, right now I'm getting sucked completely into the island.
Mm-hmm.
I tried going to the other side.
Yeah.
The other next backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
And I was almost there, and then it was like, oh, never mind.
Damn.
Life is rough, man. Oh, Oz friend. I found an old crystal music box, jewelry box that I'd lost during the move. So the Oz earring have a new home when they're not being worn. It plays memories from cats when wound. Nice.
Oh.
Also, additional PS, music box is made out of crystal sound amazing.
I've never heard crystal music box before.
I feel like I have. I feel like it's been a long time.
Hmm. Where is this taking me?
Squirrel! Hi, Stuart.
I feel like the water's just pushing me around. I'm not finding anything. There's also like no visual clues though either.
Yeah.
I would love to not have to just like push against the water and pray.
Yeah.
I know to some people it's like, that means that there's science in the game, so you do the scientific thing. You test and you experiment. And you mark down what happened. Had to drive my ass to an entirely different GameStop to get a money counter because ours broke. Ugh. I could have always just counted money by hand. Just kidding. Yeet. Where's this going to take me? I did the good yeet. I want to go this way. I'm not going the right way, am I?
Probably not.
It does look like I'm making progress. But at this rate, it will take me 84 years to get to that crack.
Apparently we're supposed to look at this big thing in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently it's supposed to have lights or no lights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check on that.
I found a secret way. Suddenly, I broke through the current. It's still taking me forever. It's a Gavin. Hello and welcome, small goblin. How do we fare? Boy. Forgive me for not being able to shout you out right this moment. I have to hold both hands on the controls to try to push against this currently. FR Cage, taking a breather. Sounds good. Breathing is one of those things I'd probably continue to do all the way up until I die, I think. I might even try after that. We'll see.
Alright, I'm gonna try jumping to that island with the structure on it, because I think that might have the last two like the crabby thingies on them.
Okay. Oh, there's still more crabs. And now you are manually breathing. Thanks, Gavin. That's a wonderful magic spell that nobody is going to be mad at you for casting. I will cast one back in your direction. You are now manually blinking. It doesn't feel like this is taking me almost anywhere. Okay. Well, the thing in the middle does not look like it has any lights on right now, right?
It's on the back side, or you're on the back side of it.
Oh, there's a side with lights and a side with no lights.
There's a face of it, like a clock.
Okay. I come to the clock. I don't know. I think I'm looking at the clock. I don't think it has lights.
Yeah, yours doesn't look like it has lights. Mine had two blue lights on it, which is very confusing.
Does that mean there's stuff to do in other ages?
No.
Ugh, dry land again. Feels so good. I could kiss it like Katy Perry.
Wow.
Somebody had to have written that parody. Oh, there. Lights. It's one down and one that just turned off. Did you do something right now?
No.
Oh, turn back on. Oh, is it moving? Beep, beep. And then is it going to move closer? Where'd it go? No, it's not coming back at all. I saw it come up twice.
Is it following me?
Oh, maybe they're following us. Interesting.
But only when I touch land.
Oh, there you go. Yep. I can see you. That's what the lights are. One for me, one for you. Okay.
Okay.
So there's nothing in the level that indicates what to set the lights to, is there? That's the one thing that I like about puzzle games that makes Myst unlikable to me. The lore in Myst is so nice, but puzzle games say, here's a key. In what clever ways can you apply the key we've given you? How do you think you can make it work to solve this puzzle? And you go, oh, what permutations? What can I do? Or maybe it means this, or maybe it means that. And the developers of Myst don't believe in keys. They just give you the puzzle and they're like, We could both run to meet each other.
Touch the anime book.
Touch the book?
The cathedral book.
Okay. Touching the book.
And it's going to make a slightly different sound, apparently. Because we've chased all the crabs off.
Really? That really is a thing?
Yeah.
I hate these developers so much. Alright, I'm in the cathedral. Do I go back to the island again?
I don't know. Hold on.
Okay, I'll wait in the cathedral. It's pretty in here. I don't have to swim.
Oh yeah, when I touched the book, I heard a bunch of gear noises.
What?
You have music turned off. It might be in the music track.
That doesn't seem fair.
Well, it doesn't seem fair that you turn the music off to them.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask to get DMCA struck as many times as I did.
Let's go back in.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Go in the book.
All right, going in the book. Risa, hi, and welcome. What the? Dude. Is this what we get for killing the crabs?
Yep. We destroyed the world.
Damn. All right. Well, we're awful people.
Yes, we are.
I feel, yeah.
Terrible.
Oh. How much you want to bet we have to destroy all of the crystals?
Probably, yeah.
I just destroyed one. Turning the music off sure isn't fair. Well, those, I want to call them something related to patent trolls. DMCA trolls can, die in a fire. I don't know. Can't think of anything clever to say about them right now.
Looks like there's a path this way now.
Oh.
You can kind of see it through the fog.
Oh. Yeah. Definitely. Oh.
Ew, I hate this.
Okay. I have to do this in a mode that I don't play this game in. You should remember from Chaco's experience that you never try to kill a crab. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd love to not be in this camera mode anymore. Oh, there's another thingy here. Tapestry.
Oh.
Here's a puzzle. You have a pool of liquid that you can't touch with your bare hands. The room is otherwise empty. There's a closed door to the next room where you need to transport the liquid to. But there's nothing else in the room. How do you move the liquid? Wow. First of all, where does the liquid go? You just said to a door. Do I have to moisten the door? I have questions about the physical setup of what's going on. All right, if you're DMing for me right now, can I get an explanation of the mechanism to the best of my knowledge of what I see?
I'm heading back to the main room.
Yeah, same here. There's plenty more crystal to break. Plenty of holes to expose. All the holes. You open the door to the next room. Wait, I do? What did I do? I don't remember moving the water in the first place. I still had questions.
When the door is ajar, you take the jar and fill the liquid and take it to the next room.
Har. Sorry, I immediately turned into a D&D player. I was like, oh, let's solve this together. Also, when you said something about bare hands, I was like, well, I still have a mouth. I'll just put the mystery liquid in that.
And this is why we don't kiss D on stream.
All right, is that everything?
I think so.
I think so
that's
too.
all of them.
Okay. Let's go. Did you hear new sounds?
No.
Okay. Well, let's see if we did anything or not.
Seems like no.
Still missing crystals.
Probably.
More secret paths we have not uncovered.
So, the thing in the middle seems to be some sort of detector.
I mean, it's detecting us, right?
Yeah, but there was a lot more blue a second ago when there was all the crystals.
Oh.
Now I'm not seeing anything other than you and I.
So it detects like ether or something like that
Something of that.
to get rid of all the crabs, and it's just us, and then when we leave, it changes. But if all you see is just you and I, then we did the thing, right?
I mean, that would make logical sense.
Yeah, you're right. How dare I?
I'm gonna try going over here again now that all the crystals are gone.
Okay. It is a pally pal. Oh, now that I'm not swimming, let's do a shout out.
In need of cash, huh? I could hook you up if you let me eat a few folks. How about it? No!
Wow.
I guess you'll find some other way out of this mess.
Yeah, if you like good family-friendly content, first of all, I don't know what you're doing here. Second of all, go do all the follow things for Gavin, because that's a great, wholesome place to be.
Yes.
And fun at the same time. You can be wholesome and fun together, despite what my streams might encourage you to believe. Oh, whoops. Okay. I was just trying to do dangerous traversing's, and then I proved how dangerous they were. It's this book. How did we get here? Yes, I think so. We loves to pally palstroms. Truth. Oh, okay. I'm back here again.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready with some hints if you need them, says Von Aether. This is some hexen a door has opened another world stuff, says Avenger. Listen, don't blame this on me.
I can't help if once I found out you could eat a crab that I wanted to do it to all of them.
Yeah. Oh, I see three.
3? Where's the third?
3 lights.
Okay. Where's the third light? Is it
It's weird now. It's 2
not
again.
there? Hmm. Strange. Maybe there's one crystal that's like prairie dogging. But here I am. Just kidding.
Can you go back around?
Sure. So it ended up being the consensus of the streaming together blended chat thing. I think it works out okay. What makes it harder for us is how to speak to folks. No, not the how to speak. Who reads what comment? Because once it's blended, then there's no way for us to know who commented in what stream originally and who should be talking. And so I just let Oz read all the Twitch comments, which pretty much ended up being all the comments. YouTube is a decidedly less chatty platform. Rightfully so. YouTube's got the better video experience and the worse chat experience, I think. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's 2 dots. Or what it is when you move, if you're adjacent to an area where you could be in one region or another, it lights up both for a very brief period. Yeah.
But I swear there was 3 and they were separate.
Because I can stand in a place where I can get 2 lit up. But if
Yeah.
you're saying they're separate from each other, that's a different
I swear
beast.
they were.
I had to be big brain today. I showed off some systems I made in Oxygen Not Included. Ooh. Sure you need to be an engineer to problem solve in that game. I've never tried it. Is it fun? I don't know that I have something of an engineer's brain, perhaps. I'm something of an engineer myself. Only fragments of the last couple days are really registering, so I thought I'd ask. Yeah. I know the feeling now, unfortunately. I don't see any other indicators on that thing.
Let's try going through the book again.
Sure.
You go first.
Okay.
Because I don't see any crystals at all.
Yeah. Looks like
Okay, I
Terraria.
heard gears again.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Maybe it just has to be in order. Like I go in first.
Maybe. Because we did it in the opposite order before.
Could be a. The game is not well suited for multiplayer. Unfortunately.
Really not, which is really stupid because they originally made it for multiplayer and then the single player was a concession.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well.
Space.
Space. Want to go to space?
bored of space. Want to go home.
Well, when I was saying before in that other arid area that I was on the moon with Steve, I didn't think we'd actually end up on the moon.
I'm not Steve.
Sure you are. It's a big
What
old...
is it? Is it the whole like I'll be whoever you need me to be, baby? I'll be Steve for you.
Wow. How much Steve do you want? So Steve. There's somebody who's watching this stream that's named Steve that's like, this is really wigging me out right now. I'm getting stimmed out on my own name. Well, I don't see things to break.
I was like, can I push the rocks off?
Right. There's lots of grass still growing on this very awful looking earth. That does not look like healthy earth to grow on. Although maybe all the white stuff is like molds and lichens. So maybe it's still supporting life in its own way. Because life,
Finds a way.
yes. I enjoy it, but there's a lot of things you need to keep track of. Oxygen for one, other gases, power systems, heat, crops, plumbing, refining, researching, germs. Whoa, light and more. Wow.
All right.
That sounds complex. I put on my shirt and it was oriented the right way. I know I make myself sound small-brained right there, and we all know I'm not, but I also feel like that's a lot of stuff to do in a game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to that level of complexity in building a business and a brand for myself. If I can do all of that and succeed in earning money as a internet persona, then maybe I think I could try tackling games of that caliber. Well, I don't see anything to do. Maybe it's just informational. Do you think? There should be probably a tapestry to touch though, right? There was in the last 2 iterations.
So, where is that island that we would go to with the...
Oh, yeah. That's where we found tapestry in the last one. Turning a Mist MMO into a way to learn the secrets of the Dunny or whatever, and turn it into a planet/age crafter. That would have been smart, because that's part of the lore, right? Is people can make worlds, and the fact that you can't do any world making in this game when you can in much older games.
Well, there is an island out there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's not really a way there.
No, and the only way I can think is
Yeet.
we have completely changed this age.
Yeah.
So we should go back to Relto and use the tapestry. But I can't do that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to do it anyway.
Well, I could try that too. Each material has melting, evaporating points, specific heat capacity, thermal conductivity, gas liquid density. Wow. That's a lot.
I do have a tapestry.
Interesting.
I'm on the island.
Wow.
And we're together.
I can't believe you thought that, or thought of that. Good job. I don't know if touching this makes it a third tapestry or not.
Well, it's different tapestry than it was before, so...
I suppose so. Although...
Intrusive thoughts. Yeet!
Finally, we can die. As I said, big brain, less than 2% of people have beat the game. Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the cathedral.
I probably should have.
Or I'm gonna go back to the.
I went to the moon so I could touch the book to get to the cathedral.
I can still see you. Cool.
Okay. I have to be a rocket scientist soon, apparently. Imagine if they made a game like that with that kind of level of complexity and mini games and you're managing a bunch of systems. And then at the end of it, they're like, by the way, enjoy your STEM degree. Like, this is actually an accredited game. And if you beat it, you've developed out a certain like skill set for, you know, being a real scientist. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
For a while, the army was doing it with first-person shooters. Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Using them as like recruiters. And I mean, if you think about the way you manage drones in modern warfare, kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I heard gears again.
Okay. It must be a music track thing, because yeah, there's no gear sounds coming up for me. Well, shall we see what we're in store for next? Well,
We have come full circle.
we have interesting. I see a blue dot. That's not me, and
Let's
it's
try the tapestry again.
not you. Oh, teleport straight to the tapestry? Sounds good.
Whoever's last out, Damien keeps going first, so he won't hear it.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. It's not an audio track thing. As long as this game's not completely broken. Drones I can see, first-person shooters isn't good for seeing a person's physical prowess, though. No, I think.
Yes!
What? Where are
It's
we?
the tower.
Oh,
Just look at, there's the lights on the side of the building.
okay.
You didn't notice the windows with the lights?
I don't. Whatever lights you're talking about, I don't know if I saw those on the tower.
They look like little teeny tiny windows in the So this is the island that we would swim to,
Yeah.
and there were little teeny tiny lights. That
Oh.
look like the little mini windows.
Yeah. Interesting. Can I climb a different ladder while you're climbing that one again? Yeah, I think first-person shooters were more about training like drone pilots.
This doesn't seem to be the right ladder.
Oh, the ladders do different or end different places. They do.
I guess so.
Interesting. This lets me see out. But just lets me see out.
Well, I just turned that valve.
Oh, cool.
This one.
Mm-hmm. Did that open the door?
No.
Oh, this little thing opened the door.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try the one ladder we haven't tried.
It's quiet now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try jumping off into the water.
Okay. Have fun. That just leads you to another view. Feel like
I'm easily getting to this island. We'll see if I continue to get easily to this island.
Ooh. Which island are you headed to?
The one that's just behind that house.
Island behind the house.
Or the backdrop behind the house.
I don't even see you.
It's because I'm behind the backdrop.
Oh, gotcha. You already made it behind. Neat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could see the edges of the backdrop when I turned just so.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I'm trying to go to the one that's cracked now.
Yeah, same here. You. Come on, currents. Oh my, the currents have really.
I turned them off.
Oh, is that what that was?
It seems like it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
headed.
what that quieting was.
Oh. I'm headed straight to it. And yeah, there's a big old crack behind it. I see you.
No, you don't.
This place is significantly more fun without those currents.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody watched the Truman Show. It was like, we could
Oh, yeah.
we could do that with mist.
Go up that way.
All right. There's a number 1 on the wall. And there's another tapestry on the other side. This looks like we'll have to work our way around. Well, hello, tapestry. That was easy. Are you with me?
I'm behind you.
Okay. It'd also be cool to lower these, but I guess it's not a requirement. Neat. This feels kind of Bioshock.
Yeah, right? You're like, oh, this is nice. There's like foliage and animals and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, no.
Haha. Joke's on you.
Clockwork. Rusty clockwork. I'm gonna touch the thing. What'd it do?
Nothing.
Touch the other thing. Oh, it can't be touched. Okay.
It makes me wonder what's behind all the other backdrops.
Let me go find out. I feel like there isn't anything. The backdrop that I saw didn't look like it had.
Yeah, but it wouldn't let us get to the end of the other ones.
True. Can't get in there. Another thing I don't like about the controls in this game is when you mouse look to the sides, you have to
turn that one.
you have to jog your mouse back.
Oh, yeah.
Your cursor travels not at the same speed as you,
Hmm.
but it does a travel. So you have to keep bringing the mouse back into center again. Looks like he looks around before he touches it. That's interesting too. I hope nobody sees me.
Doing sketchy shit.
Mm-hmm. Must be something else we're missing though.
Yeah. So far, no dice on the other backdrops.
Okay. So
To
while
the
I
arrival with steak, chalupas, and fish tacos. All right, sounds good.
have fun, enjoy. Update on the hand that I fell on in the crawl space and really damaged hard. I thought it would be really fun to treat myself as pretty much everything had healed except like one finger really still kind of felt raw about the whole experience. That I would move too fast and slam the one healing finger into the door, or in the door. Like literally I was just going into our bedroom, closed the door on one finger and decided it would be the most painful finger possible. In case I was having trouble healing before, I just reset the clock really badly, and it really aches now, like doubly bad.
Are we sure you didn't like really like badly damage that finger?
I don't know. I don't know that there's anything that I could do about it right now. It feels like it's healing.
Yeah, but will it be healing correct?
I'm stretching it and stuff.
And you're not having sharp, glassy pain?
No, it's dull achy.
Okay.
All right. Feel like maybe the tower has a clue. Oh, the tower does have that other lever, but I think that lever is just for the door, isn't it?
I think it's just for the door.
It is. Why is there a light above the door that you can't turn on? Can you get on this ladder?
Don't touch anything. I'm in the water right now.
Okay. I wish you could sprint up ladders. I love when games let you do that. They're like,
Right.
here's a walk speed, here's a run speed. Somehow.
All right.
Okay, do I see
I'm
any?
gonna see if. Okay. Wow, that was some serious lag. I'm gonna see if turning the currents on turns that light on again.
Which
Okay,
light?
or I could go up the light above the door. No.
What if you need the currents to open that other door?
That would be a little silly.
Yeah, maybe not.
But you know what? Go in there, and I will turn them back on when you get there.
Sure. I really like that my character commits to wearing a backpack, keeping shoes on, and I got my special gloves while I swim in the ocean.
Yep. Typical nerd.
Mm-hmm. And my cargo pants that probably hold all my special stuff.
Yeah, do you save the game?
Oh, I'll save the game so hard. Hello, Likos. What's good, my dude? We are scheduling streams at a different time, as you may have gleaned from the Discord.
Alright, you ready?
I'm not there yet. Just got back from work. Nice. All right, I'm at the door.
I'm gonna turn it back on.
Okay. It'd be so cool if all these cranks or cogs started spinning.
Well, push the lever down.
Okay. Nothing. No dice. It's not that.
Worth a try.
Yeah. I figured because this place looks like it's water driven that it would need the currents to do things. But maybe not. Wonder if I'm just running through this area too fast. I've been madly obsessed with Expedition 33. Nice. There are so many good games right now. Out and coming out.
Oz, would it be okay if I asked for your key number? Absolutely, that's fine.
You need help.
141-66516.
Looks like a little thing there that you can't actually interact with. The water in here is very glassy. Looks like ice, not water.
Right?
It's too reflective, and it's reflecting weird, bright stuff. Like a big old orangey thing there in the reflection. With a person. That's a person. What the heck? You all see it, right? Legs, body, and a head staring at me on that orange backdrop.
Oh, I got a friend request.
Ooh. Uru.
Uru.
There's also something up there. Now I'm like obsessed with the reflections. I guess that's the creepiest thing. It's that orange back portrait. Nothing here. I hate looking for stuff in hallways. Always feels like a waste. But every once in a while. Hi.
Ooh.
Is it weird that like I knew you'd been quiet for a little bit and I just was like, what's behind this door?
I'm gonna try,
Oh yeah.
you know, it worked before.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a part where you like I ran into something and it broke it?
Yeah.
And that was actually the thing, the progress.
The thing to do.
Ash again might get me getting back into singing. Ooh. I just badly want to try doing a cover of it. You should. Look.
Oh. We need to go, because we touched this thing now.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back to the cathedral, make it a different period,
And come back here.
and come back here.
Okay. I'm just gonna start at the beginning of the stage? Because I don't want to swim.
That's true. Oh my goodness. Fine. I will get out of the water because apparently you're dumb.
You can't pull out a book in the water.
No, like it just resets my cursor to the middle of the screen. It's freaking me out.
That's lame. Good thinking. Take me to church.
I'm something, something dog with the something your life.
Oh yeah. Sing it. Remix that song.
I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife.
You're so confident. I love that. You're doing a great job. All right. Should I just go through?
Yeah, you can go through whenever.
Okay.
But you're gonna nothing's gonna change until I go through.
Yeah, I have to wait for you. 10 out of 10 sing. Oh yeah. We would have never imagined that we did a fundraiser concert almost 2 years ago.
Right? Oh my god, it's been 2 years.
Yep.
Oh my god. There's the grinding.
Nice.
That grinds my gears. Alright, now I have to go back out.
Right. Out
We
to
know it's
Relto
changed.
and use the tapestry. Sure see a lot of Relto in this. You know what's nice though? It's not nice that we haven't done another concert. It was a lot of work, but it would be nice to do
Yes.
it again. But you know what's nice? Not having needed to do one. Oh. Well, hello.
Yes!
This place got spoopier. Sepia tones. All right. Really?
No. Might be the space age.
Might be.
Woo! Another
Oh.
tapestry.
Cool. Hurry up and have your refractory period.
Now it's a 2 on the wall.
D and Oz doing a cover of Ash again? Maybe. Wait, what?
What's Ash again?
Song that Likos wants to hear us do a cover of. Oh, you're right. There is a 2 on the wall. Well, do we...
And there's also there's a Relto page against that door.
How do you get to the other side of that door?
I don't know. Maybe we go back to Relto. We go back to the age. We go back to the cathedral. We come back again with the tapestry. At least this age makes sense. Like once you figure out, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it has logic.
I agree. It is a rule, and you can follow the rule. So what are you proposing we do?
So go into the age, go to the island, go around, go to the cathedral, because you'll hear the grinding gears again.
Yeah.
And then we use go back to Relta, we use the tapestry.
Okay. New song from Gura. It's extremely haunting if you know the backstory behind it. I do like haunting.
I have been really stuck on I Am Shell and I Am Bone. That song that I showed you like a couple months back that feels very like Chelsea Wolfe.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize this thing is like on a screw. Interesting.
Yeah.
Serves as a swan song of her ending her career and sings about the extreme burdens of fame and how Low, it drives people to fall. Ooh.
Interesting.
Here we are seeking fame like fools.
All right, back to Relto.
Okay. You heard the gears.
Yes.
And then we use the tapestry. Yeah.
Yes. See, I just think of the Tumblr meme, take me to Snurch for snails.
Wow. Composed and written by the guy who did the Devil May Cry 5 OST.
There's the shell tapestry.
I have to wait.
And I also have an ad for your stream.
Yep. Oh, I know. I sees it.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to that door. Ooh, another Relto page.
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
No dice. And this door is closed this time. Alright, so then we have to go through 2 cycles, I think, to get that Relto page.
Well, we have the new tapestry.
But
So yeah, if we
so
go
this
through
door
two,
is closed.
yeah, but we
but then
have
it's
this new
open.
tapestry. This is where the Relto page is. So yeah,
Yes. which
I
is
was
the 2
I was
cycles.
agreeing with you. Yeah, then we
Okay.
go through to number 2, and yeah.
Yeah.
So back. Travel's a little slow and clunky though to make that happen.
Yeah.
But I want the Relto page. Also,
No,
hang
you
on
want-
while we're here. Can we see what the Relto page did? Ooh, hi. I immediately see what it did.
I did. Pretty globe.
Okay. So then. Back to the main island.
We can just run through it twice. We don't need to check anything.
Do all the teleporting and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump to the statue. We know what happens. I've done it plenty of times. You can't intrusive thought faster than my own intrusive thoughts. Yep. Okay. They need to extend the skybox out some. Which skybox? Oh, in that area? The skybox is supposed to look, it's fake. You're in an age that is a fake room.
Yeah.
A really big fake room. Like a Truman Show. Well, not even that big. But
Oh.
Oh, did you not hear the gears go off?
No, I guess I didn't.
When you went in? What do we need to do to make the gears go? I don't remember having to do anything in this age. Stars were moving
time
a
is it
ton as you walked.
Oh.
Yeah.
It might be getting confused. Aether says both times it hasn't cycled, you've both left at almost the same time, so I might be getting confused.
Oh, gotcha.
So we gotta give it a second.
Leviosa. Yeah, in the first iteration of this age, because this goes through 3 different aesthetics, this room does. You can see ruins, or not ruins, buildings off in the distance, and they really look two-dimensional and really bad. And it's slightly weird for this game. I didn't think too much of it myself until you could actually get behind them and see the scaffolding and stuff behind them. Then it's like clear that they do that on purpose. Okay, yeah, we're just too quick. Okay. And in fact, the other area that you saw that was kind of like BioShock is behind the walls of that room. Okay. So we're in 1. Now we just need to do that one more time.
Yep.
This is the first one you see. You can see the same effect on the walls in here too. If you're busy looking in the place right around you, you don't see it too much, but it doesn't take you long to look out there and go,
I see. Oh, that's an edge.
Yeah, the
Especially
edge.
when you're not looking directly at it, you're like, why is there a vertical line in the sky?
Yeah, you can also, with your camera, trick it into showing you the actual backdrops. All right, heading in.
Yep.
And that's the joke. I should say the
See you
gimmick.
guys after ads. All right, so
So,
I don't think I heard the gears. I'm gonna double check.
okay. Can always port to Relto straight from there if they did go.
Okay, I did.
They went?
Yeah. So,
Okay. So, back to Relto
Also,
and back to the tapestry. Back to mist, back to the tapestry.
I'm glad that they fixed with the path of the shell the need for me to go through the Nexus every time we fucking and rejoin you.
Oh, yeah.
That was getting fucking irritating.
That page. Ooh, thunder.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
That's exciting. That's literally the only thing we came here for.
Yep.
But I still want it. I'm still happy we got it. But now also, like,
What do?
yeah, what do we do? Because we haven't opened the door in any of these ages.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to Relto.
Okay. Yeah, check out the thunderstorms. The new upgrade.
Whoa. Oof.
Oh, pretty.
I got literal chills with that thunder.
Hasn't thundered here yet. Just like the color of the sky. Oh, there it goes. It's lightning. I don't hear any thunder.
You might have to turn
there.
on your music. There it goes.
Nah. Just the far lightning doesn't make thunder happen.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. What do? We have to cycle the place again, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Because we can't use the tapestry right now.
No.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Holding.
We didn't have this pathway open before. This building open before.
Hmm. What building? Where are you looking?
The building, the little island thing. Remember how we opened it?
Opened the door?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we
Wanna
can
see if I
get
can get in.
inside the tower, right?
Apparently not in this age.
Okay. Darn.
I was hopeful.
It's good thinking.
'Cause it was like, I wonder if I can turn the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
There is a tapestry there, isn't there?
Well, I was thinking if the currents being on affects other times.
It's a good question. Missed games would not be for me. I'm already at the point of wanting to look up a guide. Yeah, this is a play style that if this is your what's the word I'm looking for? This is your identity. You bought Mist Uru, and this is what you do: is you play Mist Uru. Then the time sinks to like solve things and like just the traveling around and stuff makes sense. But like
I love puzzle games, but it's so like
yeah.
not logic-based puzzles.
These games are not logic-based. Yeah, a lot of them are just...
It's discovery.
Yeah, you explore. You have to enjoy just being here, listening to the music, enjoying the graphics.
And the lore.
Not thinking about any other games you might want to play, like Myst 5. Myst 5 didn't exist when this game was here. Did you hear the gears?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. The reason why I'm enjoying playing through the Myst games, even though they aged the way they do, and part of the hours that you spend in this game is deliberate cryptic decisions made by the developers to not create puzzles, but to create just, you know, you try things and write them down until you exhaust the possibilities that are wrong and you find the ones that are right, as that's kind of like the main gameplay. So what interests me is that this is a legacy of games and a nostalgia for Oz. So this is, I think you would agree, a strong part of like remembering PC gaming from when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm experiencing a significant, influential part of her life for the first time myself. All right, one more. And the fact that in Uru we get to do it together is kind of cool.
Do you feel like it's made this game more enjoyable for you?
To play Uru together,
Yeah.
I would not enjoy this Myst single player.
Yeah.
If only because what I've really enjoyed about the other Myst games so far is the lore. And this game's amount of lore is like not equivalent. There are a lot of books to read.
No, there are a lot. There's a lot of books, and it's a lot of things about each age.
Yeah.
But it's no longer about Atris. It's no longer about.
Yeah, it sort of dilutes the story and the everything that you were doing in this game, in the franchise so far.
Yeah.
my young PC gaming was Battlefield 1942 and StarCraft. I played I played some of the Battlefield franchise. I really enjoyed those games. They put a lot of care into making just a really great team built experience. And I do really love cooperative gaming. I love cooperative and competitive gaming, and I think that the creators of Battlefield did maybe some of the best work at giving a player base both.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Relto.
Okay.
If you could go and make the grind.
Yes.
noise.
I will go make the grind. And I never really played StarCraft. I did not get into real-time strategies. I got a lot of panic from things getting too involved in like the crafting, gathering, and upgrading parts of real time, and then having to worry about fighting.
Yeah.
I think I would have preferred pacifist real-time strategies.
So, Aether says it was a bit more pertinent in 2005 when there was active interplay among live NPCs, members of the DRC versus Geisha. So the story was happening around you rather than in the books you read.
Oh, like people were playing out roles?
I guess so.
Whoops. That would have been interesting. I had that experience with EverQuest 1, where playing through the game, the people who sort of like moderated the server would turn into various characters and host live events.
Can you do it?
One more time, because the tapestry is going to block you here. Right?
Yeah.
Whereas in space, it's not blocked.
Yeah.
Okay. Tons and tons of random MMOs. Yeah, I played a lot of MMOs. There are a few Go ahead.
Cyan staff would log in as DRC members. There'd be Yusha sightings and meetings and live events. It was a wild time. That would have made the game so much better.
Yeah. This derelict version is definitely lacking. All right. Yeah, I was going to say there are a few MMOs I spent significant time on and got high-level characters or end-level characters, and even in a few I was a high-level PvPer and or endgame raider. All right, we're in space.
Okay, let's see. Still no gear turning, but let's see.
But there are a lot that I didn't play very much.
No such luck.
The door still won't crank.
No.
Hmm.
Hey, Aether, do you have any recommendations? Some soft hints? Rather than either of us looking up a guide.
I like my hints like I like my women. Soft and vague.
Gross. Let me propose a what-if scenario. Okay.
Can't just eat myself into space.
Nope.
Space.
Space. I like how your your closed captions say, "Let me just eat myself in space."
Yes, that too. Lycos, what was your favorite MMO that you didn't stay for? Like you had a good time, but for whatever reason you couldn't continue on past the free trial or like the first month or whatever. I know what most people's answers are for their favorite MMOs if they've spent a year or more in it. I'm curious what your favorite discarded too soon one was.
What if one of you is backstage and the other is on the island and advances it to the next stage, so you're in, say, backstage 1 while stage 2 is active? Then you touch the tapestry. Okay. So let's go back to the island.
Am I staying here or are you going to the
No,
island?
I mean, no, come with.
Okay. Probably Terra. Got to level cap after marathoning the story, then never touched it again. Oh, that's one I never tried. Obviously good if you wanted to marathon it.
Yeah.
Good at the beginning or?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will advance it.
Here's the thing. If I'm in here and you try to advance it, it won't do it, will it?
Not in the main stage.
Not in the main stage.
You need to follow me.
I'm following you. I thought you said you stay here and I'll advance it.
No, I thought you were going to be in Relto and I was going to advance it.
Oh, I'll go to Rolto. Bye. I didn't know what you meant by main stage.
Well, that's not main stage. I said that when your stream was still showing you as on Relto.
Oh. Okay, I'm on Rolto.
Grinding gears. Alright, I'm gonna go through the doors. The island. So, we need to come in now.
Oh, okay. Tapestry or main entrance?
Main entrance.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Go to Tapestry.
Okay, I need a minute then.
Sorry.
Tapestry it is. Loading. All right. I have tapestried.
Now, hold on.
Holding on. I heard grinding.
Gears.
I heard stuff in here. Why is it noisy? It's big and boomy and noisy in here. What did you do?
I left.
I didn't think that was possible.
Now, try the door again.
The door does a different thing. But I don't know what it do. So You remember how the door is like a bar that you grab and you push up inside of the little aperture, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you let go, it slides down back to the position it just was, right? Now, instead, when you let go of the bar after having pushed it up, it slow releases down like a timer.
Try it again.
Now it doesn't work.
Okay, so I have to be in the cathedral.
In the cathedral, okay.
I'm gonna see if anything changed in the cathedral, I guess.
Sure. The unfortunate part is the timer is not very long.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a noise.
Yep.
Got all booming again in here. I can see on the other side of the door too. Just a little glimmer of light.
Alright, so I can't come back until you finish up whatever it is you're doing. So, push it up and run to see what changes in the front rooms.
In the front rooms. Okay, we'll do. Push. Run. Making a noise. I see nothing new. Looking. I don't know. I didn't see anything moving in the room I left. I didn't see anything in the fore chamber of this area. It'd be interesting if these like mixer arms were like spinning or something, or that drain went down. You could see in the water.
So then, Aether, if I were to go back to then I touched tapestry, right? That was the next thing that they said. Hmm.
Hmm? Oh, hi.
Hi.
I heard noise behind me and I was like, what?
Oh, we need to both be going to the cathedral.
Okay.
So back to Relto.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the cathedral. You stay there.
Okay. All right.
Is that correct, Aether?
You know, it would have made this game a little bit better. Being able to not have pants. Just Donald Duck it.
I was gonna say real clues, but that works too.
Oh, that too, I guess. Because Miss Man should be Donald Duckin.
By the way, Von Aether, I don't know if you're part of my Discord, but you are welcome to join us if you don't really want to type.
True. The water levels are different depending on what age it is. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I feel like they went ham on the reflective surfacing on things. Even old, derelict metal, tired old metal. I keep using the word derelict.
I'm gonna use the restroom. Aether says, try to think of how to explain it without giving away the end reveal. Think on it. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Sounds good. Seems like I'm curating 2 streams now.
You are.
Wait, where you go? Go so I can talk without you hearing me. How is everybody? Yeah, I worked a really ridiculously long amount of grind in my day job, and portions of yesterday while on the clock and while at home, portions of today, especially when I was comfortable, not behind the wheel, not anywhere where it really mattered. But if I got really comfy, my eyes would stay open, but they might like flutter a little bit. And I'd suddenly start to like see a different dream universe. And I'd hear people talking, and that world had its own like rules and mechanics. And then I'd flit awake, and whatever was just happening was completely irrelevant, but it didn't feel like it. Like whatever somebody said, like, oh, I'm really sad today. And I'd wake up out of it. They'd be such tiny dreams. And even in dream time, it's not like a lot could happen in that little brief fluttering lack of consciousness. Such a weird, like, I've never had this level of sleep deprivation before. And I'm still experiencing a little bit of it right now. I thought I might be able to get some sleep before today's stream. But since we moved the schedule so much earlier, and we were late to putting the girls to bed, it was a combo for disaster. So I'm even getting a little bit of it here when we're in these downtime trying to like figure stuff out, and it's not clear what the next path is. I'm in and out of those little micro dreams, just in little bits, not as bad as it was earlier. I think just because the lights being on in this chair is not like a chair you snooze in or anything like that. It's a work chair. Yeah, it's been super weird. It's kind of like teleporting off to another reality, having something else happening around you. You're working as a food server, even though you don't do that as a job anymore. Or you're off in the woods with your friends, or, you're just in a different state or different time period of your life, and somebody's telling you something that's not relevant to when you wake back up again in half a second, and you try to parse, like, wait, weren't you just telling me how hungry you are? Like, no, I didn't say anything like that. Oh, right, that was the dream version of you. Or somebody in the dream was telling you something. That, and I feel like I dream purposes. Most of my dreams are led by a strong urge to get something accomplished. Like, you've got to reach this place.
Okay, bear with me, I just thought of something.
Oh, I'm bearing with you.
Because of course I thought of something on the toilet.
Of course you did. That's why you went, right? P-buff.
No, honestly, honestly, it's like trying to paint something. You just need to walk away from it sometimes because your brain it's too close.
Yeah, sure. No, I get it.
Okay, so there is a timer when you push down that thing. What if you need to push down that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need to touch not the 6th tapestry, not the one that traps us on that little other side.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with you. So then we need to go tapestry hopping again.
What age are we in right now? I think we're in potentially 2. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So we need to get back to 1. So just stay there.
Okay, I will stay here. Yeah, it's really jarring to dream a dream with purpose and then wake up and that purpose doesn't matter at all. Like you were solving a problem or you were like talking things out with a friend or you needed the logistics to get somewhere, put something together, plan a party or a special event. And you wake up in half a second and none of that stuff is relevant.
All right. Space.
Space.
All right. Gotta run through space. Gotta go fast. All right. After I get him out of here,
Yes.
I need you to come into the water one with me.
The water one. Okay. Yeah.
The one with all the water. The only one with water.
Yeah.
And then we need to go touch the entrance one, which, so, it's like, I think the 3rd or 4th tapestry we get access to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4. Because that's the only. I feel like every other one traps us in some way. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Let's both go in the book.
Both go to the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you need to go touch a different tapestry.
Sure.
I really hope that, you know what? I have to go fix the currents.
Because they're on?
I think so.
Okay. Does that matter? Which tapestry we're trying to get?
The back rooms.
Oh. Can't we just port there right now? With the tapestry?
I want to touch it too. I guess
You can't port there with
yeah,
the tapestry?
Yeah, hold on. I can. I'm not thinking.
Okay. So we go here, touch tapestry.
Other side.
In the back rooms. And you want to touch this other tapestry again
Yeah.
so that we don't get caught in number 2. And then you want to go to number 2.
So then you stay here.
Okay.
Actually, no, don't stay here. Go to the door. But
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go over to the door. I'm gonna go over to the book, and I'm gonna have you pull down on the lever, and then I'm gonna try the book.
try the book. Okay. Well, the lever is active.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's the only two like quote unquote moving parts we've got around here.
The other part being the book.
Yeah, because when I use the book, gears grind when I use the book to change things.
Oh, okay.
So I count that as like a moving part.
It's like an audio puzzle.
Yeah.
This moves, that moves. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, finished eating. Think it's time for me to get going on more 33. Actual autistic fixation. Let's enjoy.
Okay, so what I want you to try doing first.
Yeah.
Is
Do you need to reboot?
I'm gonna read Aether's message. Assuming you're in phase 1, one of you, let's say Damien, is on the island. One of you, Oz, is in the backstage area. Touching the tapestry here is still inbounds because you'll always link to the active phase. Damien links out. So I link out. Advanced animated phase 2. You are still in backstage 1, but phase 2 is active and is now out of bounds. So touching the tapestry in that configuration may allow you to return to other out of bounds areas you might not be able to ordinary access. All I'm understanding is
I can see a world in which one of us has to be at one of the doors and the other one has to be pulling the lever in one of the or you're at one instance, the other is at a different instance. One lever works for another instance's door and you don't know which until you try the permutations, which sounds exhausting
Yeah.
because of how hard it is, how much time required to make all of that logistics happen.
so then it would actually make more sense for me to I don't know, let's just try it this way.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to touch the book.
Okay.
Try pulling down on the handle right now.
Okay. Handle is dead.
Okay. I am going to go into the cathedral.
Okay. Hammer. Handle sounds like it's activating now.
Hi, Kennedy. Ruby sooo. Hi. So then thank you for resubbing. Appreciate you, girl. Autocorrect to change the D to an S. Ruby Roo. Gotcha. So I'm gonna try something.
Okay. I think you've said that.
Yeah, sorry.
person is.
So now I am in the mist,
The mist. Okay, yeah.
and you're still in the water, right?
I am.
So now let's try to open the doors at the same time.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'll wait for you to count it off.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right. It's making a noise. And it finished
There it goes.
making the noise. Yeah. Doing a thing for you?
Mine is doing a countdown thing.
Uh-huh.
But it's just making a whole lot of noise.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's what mine does. It's noisy. Oh, I heard another sound. Is that you going back to the cathedral?
No,
Oh. What is that other sound then?
I don't know.
Hello? What else is happening? Why?
Sure. Explain what the levers do, please.
Why new noise? Okay, what was I looking at? Orange painting man in the reflection of the floor of Uru. What age is this? Anonai. I don't think this is a spoiler for me to look this up, so I'm just curious. What the hell is this guy doing?
And like I
down
said, Aether, if you would rather hop into the Discord, rather than talk, you're more than welcome.
Videos being placed as well. Wow, well, Google's no help. Mist Ahonai floor reflection.
Watch, it's literally nothing. You know what? Maybe I will. All right.
What's literally nothing?
The reflection in the floor.
The floor? Oh, it's something. There's like a person down there. That's not actually in the real world. Because all that is down there is a weird parallax texture that's not on the actual walls. And there's 2 legs and a body and a head at the top of it. Some dude hanging out.
Oof.
Nobody knows. Nobody's saying anything about it. Google's failed me. I'm telling you, this is a real conundrum. The world probably is completely overlooked this in 2025. I'm gonna make a whole documentary about this picture that they hid in here.
Wow. Oh, hey, it's past midnight for you guys. May the 4th be with you.
Hey.
Thanks.
And also with you. Oh, it goes like pink, then there's a light. And this picture. Then another light. It's hard to see the other part of the texture. Doesn't look like it's much. It's dark.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. It reset my microphone to something completely different. Sorry.
Discord does that.
can. Yeah, it does that frequently. Every time it's like, ooh, I have a small update. I'm going to just ruin all your settings.
Yeah, it was set to my Oculus headset, which isn't even plugged in or turned on. Anyway.
Okay.
So, whatever active phase you're not in, that's when the switches become active, and when you pull the switch, it returns that to the active phase. So, if you're in Backstage Area 1, the watery version,
Mm-hmm.
but the active version that you would normally link to is the foggy version, pulling the switch will return the watery version to the active page. Does that make sense?
So, it is... The reason why we couldn't make it work before is because if you pulled it, you were already in the watery phase, and it wasn't
Yes.
changing it. So,
Yes, it's not
Me
active
being-
if
me
you're already
being-
active.
yeah, me being in the second phase, in the mist phase,
Yes.
me pulling it changes the active link to the mist phase instead of the watery phase. So if D were to go to Relta right now and link again, he would link to the mist phase.
Yes.
Okay.
So then I am still confusion.
Okay. What's
No.
tripping up?
So how I don't understand how to advance because I don't understand what my aim is then. Because all I know
Okay.
is I want this door open.
All right. Look at the symbol directly behind you.
It is a 2
Yes. I know the number. Just look at the rest of it. Yeah.
with 4 circles,
4
which-
circles.
which we've
How
so
many
far
different versions of the age have you seen?
we've seen 3, and then this would potentially indicate that there are 4.
Yes. So, what I was trying to explain before, normally when you hit a tapestry, it's whatever active version of the age that you're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You arrive in the age normally, then you go backstage and you hit a tapestry. If someone advances the age to the next step, and then you touch a tapestry, you're saving your location sort of out of bounds because you are no longer in the active phase. So if you're out of bounds and you save your location and someone advances the age, just like normally returning to a tapestry, you're going to be linking out of bounds. Does that make any sense?
Okay, so then, without using all that terminology,
Yeah, I'm just trying to explain it as best I can.
yeah, so am I then to understand, let's say, D goes back to the island.
Mm-hmm.
I stay back here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that I touch the tapestry back here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then D advances the level.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back to... Alright, so then we meet in... Brain. Ugh.
Okay.
I'm like, are we gonna have to go like, it's 1 and 2, and now it's 2 and 3, and then there's, I guess, 3 and 4?
Yes. So if you can figure out a way to sort of hack your way into the location where 4 would be while, say, 3 is active or 1 is active. Because 4 would be in that missing spot, right?
Yeah. So... Oh.
We need
Oh,
a
I think
tapestry that doesn't exist in one of the
I know.
iterations.
It's... this one. I have to touch the one in 2, because that still gives me access to the door. It doesn't lock me out if a door is closed.
And once you're in 4, you can use the lever to make it the active version of the age. And then you can both get there, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So, what I want to do is I want to cycle it. So, he stays back here, right? I go to the island and I cycle it. And I continue to cycle it, correct?
Sure.
Until I get past the space age into questionably something else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Yeah. Keep in mind that which age is currently active? One or two.
2.
You sure?
Okay.
Did you push your...
You and...
Because you said on 3, and then we both
Oh, and
pulled our
then-
levers at the same time.
One of
So
these on 1 and one of these on 2.
So, I will pull it again.
Okay.
So, we are on 2 right now. Because,
Okay. We're on 2. Okay.
yeah. Because it went up and then it immediately came down. So, I'm going to go back to Relto, and then I'm
Okay.
going to go back to the island.
Okay.
No idea what's going on, but I hope you get it. Thanks, Kennedy. Troa says, post food looks like it's gonna go in coma mode, so I'm gonna embrace it while I can. I'm off to the bed places. I hope you have a good stream, folks. Thank you, Troa.
Enjoy the coma mode.
Alright, approaching linking book.
So the next question is, who's the person in the painting in the reflection of the floor?
I've never noticed that before, so I could not tell.
It's the one thing I was willing to spoil for myself, but the internet doesn't know either.
Alright, now I'm in space.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm sort of just by the seat of my pants a little bit.
Okay. Because I thought I understood, and then when you started explaining what it is you wanted to do, I don't think I have a clue.
It's sort of glazed.
Not glazed. I was paying attention. I just don't think I have an understanding of what you have an understanding of.
So, you are stuck in the first phase.
Yeah. Well,
I am changing the phases around you, so I'm creating 2 different instances.
yeah, we've done that a lot. The being in 2 different phases thing, I don't think is anything new to me. And using tapestries to teleport to other instances also doesn't feel new to me. We've been advancing the age and then using tapestries to teleport.
Yeah.
Yes, but up to this point, every time you've used a tapestry, it's to teleport to the location of where a tapestry was in sort of wherever the active age is.
Hmm.
So
I
if
just
you're
finished.
go ahead.
So I just went through session 3 or whatever you want to call it. So if I go back into the book, it will be in 4. It'll be in 1.
Because it skips from 3 to 1 every time you go through it.
So
So
how do I-
one of you needs to hit a tapestry 90 degrees out of phase, so that when you reset the age, the tapestry will link to part 4 instead of part 1 or 2 or 3.
So because you're in phase, what phase are you in? 2?
3.
3? And I'm in 1. If I touch a tapestry right now, I'm out of phase. So then my tapestry should port to out of bounds when I come back
Well,
in.
I think we just reset it to 1, so
Oh, did you reset it back to 1?
so here.
No, I did.
Okay.
All right.
So I need to set it to 3. Touch the tapestry.
I mean, I'm by a tapestry right now. You could set it to 2, and then I'm out of phase.
Yes.
Right out.
Let's try that. Let's try that.
And then should I tapestry in? Or
Oz
or
Lincoln right now
Lincoln?
with a book.
Yeah.
Make
Water.
sure that we're in 2.
Okay,
We're in
we're in 1. So cycle it to 2.
Could you move? Thank you. I hate how there's like a huge stutter in the system understanding between holding left and right click and pushing W and shift.
Yeah.
Alright. Going to 2.
Okay. I'm hearing the noise.
And my book is linked to the second tapestry.
Okay. Now D, hit a tapestry while you're back there.
Yep. I'm going to touch this one. This should be out of phase now. All right. I'm officially linked to an age that's not on.
Then pull the switch.
Me pull the switch?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know that I understand why.
Because
then
that
this-
switches the
th-
active age to age 1.
But
Yes.
my tapestry is... Oh.
But you're-
My
see,
tapestry
your-
is in age 2. So I flip this. I'm in age 1. Now. And then I tapestry in.
No, don't. Yeah,
Ah.
you can leave via Relto and then tapestry in.
Same for me? Or wait for D?
Wait for D.
Okay.
I am reltoing.
That will either take you to 2 or to 4. We'll see which direction it goes. I forget which one. If it doesn't work this way, we'll do it again, except with age 3 instead of age 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Tapestry.
It has been a good 20 years since I did this, so forgive me if I don't remember exactly.
This is 4. Yep.
You are in 4.
I'm in 4.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I just have to flip the switch in here.
Yep. Flip the switch.
This looks cool, by the way, Oz. Can't wait for you to join me. Okay. Switch be flipped.
And now you can both enter normal. I don't know if this door opens back here yet.
The door
The
opens.
door just opened. Perfect.
Cool. Now, should I port into... Should I use the book in the cathedral, or should I use the tapestry?
It might be worthwhile just checking out what the age in 4 looks like, but otherwise, have a look at the tapestry. Like, the tapestry will take you backstage.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
use the book for now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I want to see. Interesting.
So the whole story here is that there's a mythological figure called the Watcher. And the Watcher is theoretically able to control the flow of time. Kadish wanted to convince people he could control the flow of time. So he set this whole thing up like, hey, look, here's 3 phases of time I can control the way time flows. But of course, it was just a mechanical contrivance where he was faking the whole thing.
Yeah.
So the 4th sphere was just a big statue, like, hey, look, I'm the greatest. You've all accepted me as the Watcher, and now they've proved my powers. So this is the culmination of this age's future is worshipping me, right?
Wow.
Obviously, he never finished it.
Obviously. Alright, so back to Relto and Tapestry in.
Now, fingers crossed this works for you.
It's space.
Oh no.
Okay.
Mm.
So you tapestried in at the wrong place. Okay. D, you're still back here?
Yeah.
Good. So, okay, Oz, if you pull the switch, hit a tapestry, and then D pulls the switch, and then you return via tapestry, you should both be in the same place.
So pull the switch.
Yep.
And then touch a tapestry.
Oh my. Oh, door closed. Oof, good thing my fingers weren't in there.
Wow. And then D pulls the switch.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Also, I don't know if you wanted my stream up on the stream still, D.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Oz, if you return via tapestry, you should be in part 4.
Reason being is I don't have a lot I can do here right now.
Gotcha. I just think it's funny that there's like a streamception
I know.
going on
I
right
see
now.
my stream on your stream. In my stream.
And then my stream in your stream. In my stream.
Oh yeah, that's true. Look at this. It just keeps going.
There we go.
You hear?
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So the back door should be open now.
Yes.
Hello. Long time no see.
Hmm.
This place looks cool.
This looks kind of like the cathedral.
Hmm.
So this is how you can see which one is currently active.
So then I'm guessing. Oh, there's ladders.
Oh, hi.
I was like, that's a weird thing next to the walkway. Oh, it's 'cause it's not part walkway. That looks like a one-person elevator.
Yeah, do. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, let's take turns
Yeet.
on the side.
That's okay. There are a couple times that's happened, and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, because who wants to play a multiplayer game with other people? You could just take turns.
Okay, so it does that. Cool.
This place is very brutalist. So much stain and rust and rivets.
Interesting.
It reminds me of Quake.
Yeah.
Hear weird cranking going on up here. You cranking it?
All right.
I hear noises.
You can push the blue button.
Okay. Am I coming down there with you?
Yep.
Okay. Where are my arms resting?
I sauteed some mushrooms in bacon grease. Nice.
I beckon your pardon.
Wow.
Okay. I cannot get out.
Nope, but you got switches.
Hit the forward. Yeah, that one.
All right, that turned me that way. That looks kind of less like I have somewhere to go than this one does. That looks like it went back up. Yep. Cool. So intuitive.
Well, it is when you think about it.
Sure. Okay. Let's try this again.
And honestly, there have been quite a few times in the Myst series where things are simply not intuitive.
I know. That's the joke. Whee!
Try not to pull the slider.
Right? Oh, click and drag? What the fuck?
Yeah. Neat. Okay.
and it'll stop periodically, but just keep on pushing forward, and it'll take you.
Yeah, it does different
Okay.
things.
Gotcha.
It's got different setups it needs to do.
Mm-hmm. This feels very like a celebration,
Yeah.
like the end of Amateria and Miss 3.
Yes, it was so good. Honestly, one of the best, just simply the best ages.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yep. Yeah, this is the most interesting level design of this game so far.
Yeah.
It's just this
100%.
part.
I've enjoyed watching you guys puzzle the mist stuff. Your teamwork is entertaining. Would like to see you take on the Haze Light games. I've never heard of those, so I'm curious.
I'm curious what you mean by teamwork. I feel like I'm being hard carried here.
I like how that came up with nobody in the chair.
Oh, weird. Can you
And
see
there
me?
you are. Oh God. There's a thing here.
Oh, is this an outfit thing? Can't,
Yep, now you're wearing it.
Oh, am I? Oh, there. Pub Watcher jacket added to your wardrobe. Oh yeah. Styling. All right. So, clothes.
Toss his buttons.
So, if you guys noticed all the symbols that you walked past every time you went through the cathedral,
Sure.
Notice them. Yeah.
fortunately, I happen to be there right now if you would like some help.
I would love that. That would be great.
Okay. I believe they're actually the same ones that are in the gallery.
Okay.
How do I...
Notice me, senpai, the symbols. What? Why notice me, senpai?
Alright, Oz. Yeah, check your... Hmm.
You said, did you notice? Oh, you quoted that because you heard the word notice.
Are you Sine? S-I-N-E?
Yeah. Nothing's coming in, huh? Well, thanks, Uru. That's great.
Incoming. Oh.
Oh.
I am seeing something.
Okay.
But
So, the symbol on the right first, then the symbol on the left. I'll hit the next couple here, just a second.
mushroom, tree with sideways branches. Mushroom, tree with sideways branches. Let's see.
I keep rubbing up against all the invisible walls in the hopes that I'm gonna find the one level break where you can eat yourself out. see everything from the outside. Oh, it's very rushing water or wind sounding right up against that door.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the music or something.
But there isn't music.
My music.
Yeah. Mountain, the sun rays, and then 3 rectangles. Alright.
Did you do the thing?
That one,
Mm-hmm.
that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one.
Yeah. Oh, you did it. So is that just an order of symbols in the cathedral? And the
It's the
stained
order of
glass?
the symbols from the entry to the book in the order that they're in,
Gotcha.
and the stained glass.
Neat. Wait, aren't they on both sides?
Yeah, but they flip flop from each other.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
There's one
symbol on the right with the Anonate symbol on the left, and then the Anonate symbol on the right with one of these symbols on the left. So there's only ever one of these symbols next to it.
I see.
What
Is
is
it a
these?
galley? Oh, let's go check. We just tapestried, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I appreciate that there's just some quality of life things with the path of the show. Oh, it's a borrow room.
Oh, that symbol just reminds me of Slender Man.
Right? I can't even touch the water.
Lame.
Super lame.
So you said a borrow room?
The borrow.
Mm-hmm. Those like angelic helpers
Yeah.
of Yisha's
Yeah.
thing. Okay. How do you know this is a room for them?
Because this is the room where she always talked about the borrow.
With the floor that kept breaking?
Yeah.
Oh. That's that room?
It's a different room, but it's got the same music, it's got the same aesthetic.
Interesting.
This one specifically ties in with another bar room in Arcana. Which, tiny spoiler, but not much of one.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Whoa.
I did a thing.
Yeah, you did. Well, this explains everything.
Oh. Yeah, this place looks familiar.
Yeah, you're gonna want to tapestry back in.
Oh, okay.
Hurrah, Reshi! That's pretty darn cool.
Yep. So that's why you get the view you do through the linking book
Yep,
of the massive waterfall.
yep. Because I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, I can't leave Terrelta
Not from there. No.
Oh, was I supposed to?
Yeah, you're doing what you're supposed to end it, but you can always tapestry back. It's fine.
Did you, when you went out to the little symbol, did you look around?
Not really.
Yeah, you want to do that.
Okay. How do I get back to
Just
drop?
Jump off the edge.
Yeah,
Yep.
jump off the edge.
Okay.
Crimson, I may have died there for a while. Avoid doing that.
Hello, Resh. How are we doing? Okay. Tapestry back.
Do not tell me. Okay, good. I was like, do not tell me the game is gonna crash.
Okay. Back.
Sorry, expand.
Water's doing a weird thing.
But you see the 4 thing, 4 spheres, 4 instances.
Okay. So,
So each one of those contained one version of the age, and every time you linked out, it would just rotate the whole deal.
interesting. That's a clever way to do it.
Right?
Neat.
I kind of appreciate the fact that they are very like, they don't leave you with a sense of like mysticism about how it works. They literally just like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Like there's no mysticism about it. It's just a man with control.
Hmm. I mean, it was an incredible undertaking, even,
Yeah.
considering he was faking the whole thing, but
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't touch
Alright,
the sim again.
You can just jump in.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing we'll get that other piece another
With
time.
the other level.
Oh, I almost got over there. Darn.
I
The
think
level
there's a
was
wall
like,
that stops you.
the level's like, huh, yeah, sure, don't try.
I'm always going to try. Cool. That was fun.
Thank you for the assist, because holy crap, that was a lot.
Yeah, pretty
No
sure
problem.
I wouldn't
It-
have been able to solve that.
Yeah, and because like I did this originally playing just Uru Complete Chronicles, and it's totally different.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to conceive of, even when you know what's going on. It's hard to figure out that last bit with the linking out of
Yeah.
phase with everything else.
So do you want to meet right back at the Watchers Pub?
Yes, I remember how to get there. I know that sounded sarcastic. Sorry, sometimes I just can't help but sound sarcastic. I actually do remember. You ever just spend so much of your life speaking in sarcasm, you almost just can't talk genuine anymore?
I understand the feeling. Hello. This
Hmm?
way.
Huh? Who said that? Oh, hi.
Your wife. Not a witch, I'm your wife.
It's the one we haven't done.
No book.
I will touch the butt.
Touch the butt.
Okay. This looks, unfortunately arid again.
Yeah.
Are we in different instances?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go to the Nexus.
Okay. Let
Which is
me...
dumb, because why did it work with the other one?
Didn't I have to invite you before on the other ones?
I mean, yeah. Just hoping I don't have the same problems that I did with vanilla.
Arcana. Boop.
Yes.
All right, I'll leave you two to it. Let me know if
Alright.
you need any more help.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. I appreciate
problem.
it hugely.
Definitely.
We seem to touch the butt a lot. I'm sensing a pattern. I mean, you gotta touch the butt.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no,
Game
we both stuttered.
Froze for like 3 seconds. I was like, oh, I think I crashed. But then it came back.
Flowers.
Yep.
Giant flowers.
Either that or Tiny Us.
Ooh,
Huh? What'd you find?
Melto page.
Where?
On the stalk.
Oh. I was like, I'm looking right where you were standing.
Nobody looks up.
Alright, did the thing. Yeah, I feel like we're living, don't look up.
Mhm. Gamers don't look up. Nobody looks up. It's not just gamers.
Who's that person who said dogs can't look up?
Oh my god. It was like Jessica Simpson or something.
Well, this is interesting. Looks like a Minecraft sort of
Right?
build. We found this canyon and we stuck floating minecart tracks through it.
And that's just a giant butt plug.
Wow.
I mean, it's tapered. It's got a bell end. I mean, what do you want? Ooh, tapestry. I'm gonna go to the very other side and just make sure we didn't miss anything on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
or before we hop up there. I mean, I guess you could hop up there. That's not a big deal.
All right, I'll hop up there.
Get on up. Get on the stake. Once again with the butt. Oh. Once again with the butt stuff. That didn't take long.
When you find an idiom that works for you and your family.
Oh, I found another one.
Right. Another tapestry?
Tapestry.
Ah, be right there.
And I see where the exit is, too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How did it get to you? All right, coming down. Okay, here I come.
I see you.
Where? Oh, there you are. Man, you don't move, and this game just does no favors.
Just eats me.
There's no like different lighting or like cell shade or
Nope.
nothing. You're just literally bathed in the
Fuck your
same
ability
light.
to perceive.
Yeah. Especially when it's like different tinted colored lighting in different areas, you just completely disappear.
Yep.
Oh, what is that thing? Oh, is that the exit?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
I'm pretty sure this just curves around and connects with the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I really
That's what
wanna
she
be
said.
Sure. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't look very curvy. That's also what she said. Oh, nice windmill looking thing.
This feels very like,
Final Fantasy.
yeah. My brain was like, what is the nation?
Garlean.
Thank you. It was like, it's not Guardian.
Found another
It's,
tapestry. Right here. Now you have to wait for the refractory period.
Wow.
Is there nothing else back there?
I feel like we have to bring the thing over here,
Okay.
but I'm not 100% sure.
I will follow you. I do appreciate the areas where they are less restrictive of movement.
Yes.
Like you can just climb on this thing you probably shouldn't be able to. Until there. You're gonna die.
Hey, look, it's another tapestry.
Oh, nice. Sneaky.
Gotten quite a few tapestries so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, it's a glowy sprite thingy.
What? I haven't seen those in a long time. I still don't really understand why we're gathering the things that we
I
are.
have no idea either.
Some games are just like, you know, here's blue currency. Here's the blue currency vendor. Use the blue currency with the blue currency vendor. Go see what you can buy. And this game just like,
I like how you literally just ran off the edge. Okay.
I'm okay.
Look, no, on my screen, you just yeeted yourself off the fucking edge. I was like, where are you going?
Oh.
Why are you jumping? Why are you jumping?
Yeet me, delete me.
I don't know why I'm hearing yeet me,
Wow.
my friend.
There's a little side corridor over here.
That's where we came from.
It is? Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I was like, look at this cave I just discovered.
Again.
Oh, this is my old rock.
I love this rock, man. Like an amethyst. Ooh, buttons and flashy buttons and levers and
Push them all. Touch everything.
yeah.
Every butt. Yep.
Every butt.
Mm-hmm. I think we both tried to pull a lever at the exact same time. Well, this lever don't work. Full speed ahead. Oh, darn.
All right, here, let's try to do it at the same time.
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
No such luck. So do it need fuel? Or like why are there red flashing lights. Maybe we need to put down these sails. There are a bunch of red flashing lights all over.
Yeah.
I would assume it would just be because it's not primed. Put things in a certain order.
Maybe we need to go fix the, and maybe this thing isn't the problem. It's the, thing we ran to and then ran back from.
Maybe. If the rails were powered or something.
Yeah.
Where are you going? You just want to be inside of me. Oh, okay. I see.
It's a glitch.
There you are.
There you are. You disappeared on me.
Yeah, the ladders made everything kind of funky. It was like the server all of a sudden was like, I have no idea where you are.
Right.
Keep my eye out for other tapestries. We're on the outside of that canyon thing.
So, Aether has elucidated us on the sparklies.
Oh, sure.
The sparklies were originally a limited thing. There were 12, and each were only available for a month at a time. They've since just turned them all on, but they're still hard to find.
Interesting. Okay. Just open this thing and then turn this and we climb up here. Just kidding, I have no idea what we're doing here.
That's okay, I don't either.
Oops. Ugh. The number of times I've tried to move while my cursor is not even in the window.
Yeah.
All right. From here, I can't go anywhere. So there's stairs.
Yeah, this seems a touch silly.
It definitely looks like here's where you go to do an interactive thing.
Yeah.
Nowhere else looks interactive. I'm just trying to like jump and climb for the sake of it. But
Yeah.
coming here, it's like, oh yeah, there's these stairs. They lead up to the center here, so you got to climb up that to do what you do when you get here. And you go up there and there's nothing. Not a thing. There's not anything in clickable range.
Can't even jump on top of anything over here.
Yeah. Welp.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
You streaming until 3 tonight?
You know, I do want to be on the new schedule, but all of yesterday and this morning really kicked my ass. So I probably really ought not to, especially if I want tomorrow's stream to be a strong one. And I do.
Okay. And is tomorrow's stream 10 to 2?
No, that one's 10 to 3 for sure.
Okay.
assuming I get
And-
decent sleep tonight.
So that means that you're still doing the 3 hours on a work day, correct?
So if I can sleep before stream, cool. And then it won't just be 3, and it's only a couple weeks of that, and then I won't do that because then it'll be summer. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, you don't die. You just you can survive down here and enjoy the goo with me. Gooey, full of life, vital life force. Where'd you go? Oh, hi. Looked like you teleported. I was like, oh, you found the secret.
I found a secret.
It sure is wetter here than anywhere else in this age.
That's not true. We were just swimming in like a fake ocean.
In this age?
No, in the last age.
Yeah,
Or you just mean anywhere else in this age?
that is what I said.
Okay. I thought I heard game or something.
Oh. Did you teleport out?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. What was the last tapestry we touched? Or should we just not use a tapestry?
Apparently tapestries don't work with this book. So I get to start over, period.
That sucks. Well, we'll start over with you. It's probably better to start there anyway.
It is 1:51.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it.
Okay.
We don't know what direction we're going with what needs to happen next.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check out what
Hmm?
that new page we just picked up put on Relto.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad idea. You said ooh. Ew. Oh. About damn time. This place was looking so sparse for so long. Wow, that was a huge addition.
Right?
I wouldn't say they're like my favorite plant.
No, but they're
But-
definitely interesting.
Yeah. It definitely adds more organic nature to the place. Maybe they make a delicious tea.
Maybe. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing 5, 6. Got 7, 8, 9.
The glowies.
Yeah. So missing 5 and 6.
I just don't know how you got more glowies than me. Oh, wait.
We have the same amount.
We have the same amount now. There was a long time where I was missing 1 or 2, I thought.
You and I went back for him.
Okay. I forgot. Neat.
Don't have to call me out on it.
Oh, that you're a neat? What are you doing right now?
Is it really employment?
Yes.
Or am I playing video games with friends and people I care about?
Both? I've had jobs that really didn't feel like hard work.
I'm gonna dress in really obnoxious colors so you can see me better.
You don't have to do that. been a while since I've investigated my character. Can you change everything about your character once it's made?
Yep.
That doesn't seem... I don't know. It seems like you shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, I guess so. You can just go in and change the face and everything. Good God, my character's ugly. Like, damn. I forget.
I mean, you did what you did.
I forget sometimes. Wow. I really wish you could spin them. Oh, you can. Arrow keys. Yeah, this guy keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Yep.
Why did they
So-
name him after me?
I don't know. And this one thing you can't change.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you going to say so about?
So you're definitively not staying in.
Nah, I won't stay up.
Okay.
Yeah, much as I want to hold true to the schedule that I placed, I just, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot after the week I've had.
Yeah.
And this really is
So you-
intended to be the summer schedule. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
true.
not summer.
No. So who are you gonna raid?
The Streamer of Oz is online right now. And usually when I raid her, she feels compelled to stay on for a little bit longer.
Okay, no. But
I don't know, do you want to do a double raid?
that's what I was thinking.
Sure.
Chaotic is playing Doom Eternal. Opre is playing Faxanadu.
Let's see Faxanadu. It's an oldie, right?
Oh, it's super oldie. It's regular NES. And he's doing speed runs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple minutes and end cap.
He has a lot of people in his chat right now.
Nice.
Yeah, say goodnight to your chat.
Yeah. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks, Oz. Tonight was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Bye.
Right. Bye.
Yeah, new schedule. It's in. It's on. We're live with it. However, it is a 10 to 3 stream night on Saturdays and Sundays for me till 3 a.m. And I worked probably what was kind of like the equivalent of a triple, maybe even more than that if I put all the hours together. Just a crazy end to my work week. And I don't have restorative weekends. Obviously, I stream on weekends. I also work at another job on Sundays. And tomorrow's a particularly one of those high level days that require more out of me than other Sundays do. So that's rough too. I think I need the sleep and cut a little bit earlier than trying to commit to the new schedule just because it's new and I feel like I ought to. So we're going to go ahead and send our lovely raid over to the same person that Oz has found to raid out to. Do a little bit of a double raid. Besides that, things have been going all right. If you've been following my social media, you've seen that up until today, the one day where I was like just overexerted, overdrawn, and at some point in the middle of the day I needed to crash out just to make tonight work. I've been posting a new clip or short from previous streams pretty much on every social media platform that does short form video. And I've had varied really different responses from each one. Maybe I should do a stream. Maybe my next discourse on Wednesday should be just like what we've learned from getting everywhere on social media, and like how certain parts are more beneficial than others. Different algorithms are easier to tap than others, and are finding my niche better. Because I've definitely stagnated in some areas. Feel like it's like not worth the effort. In other places, I've seen so much love and attention drawn my way that it's like, okay, well, it's working. It's just not working everywhere, and I can't blame me. You know, I'm just doing what I do, and it's obviously being picked up by certain algorithms as people are watching and commenting and liking and all that sort of stuff. So I feel confident that what I do as a brand, what we're doing here every week since 2021, and in the long run, since I've been a content creator since 2014, even though I took a big hiatus there in the middle, that it's good. It makes me want to get back into recording video, VODs, YouTube stuff, and getting back into YouTube again with ideas to bring back even some of the older content that I first started on, as well as a lot of new ideas too. And I have a lot of things in the mix. I just need to figure out where to etch the time out to make all that happen. Because the time is the one thing that I have like almost none of right now. And I've been neglecting sleep to try to get more of it. But that's going to probably bite me in the ass later on if I keep that up. i.e., I will lose time to like medical events or something if I'm not careful. So I can't do too much sleep deprivation. And on that note, that's a good reason for me to bounce out now so that I can get some sleep, so that I do show myself a little bit more love than I've been these last 5 or 6 years. So let's go give our best welcomes and hellos to, I think Oz calls them Opry. I don't know how you pronounce their name. I think it's supposed to be Oppressor. Oppressor? I don't know. We're going to say hi. And I'll catch you guys all tomorrow for some more Undertale. All right. Starting to raid out now. For everybody else watching, if you are on Instagram, Trovo, Kick, YouTube, we're saying goodnight to you now. So if you are safe, fed, and loved, make sure someone out there is too, please. Catch you in the next one.